'Tis the holiday season, and Christmas fever is upon us. Windows are garlanded in red and green, yards are alight with plastic reindeers, and milling crowds of shoppers fill the stores, streets, and malls. I put up my tree the other day. Had to assemble it first. And then I threw an artificial Yule log on the propane-augmented fire, and I began to reminisce. The holidays have a tendency to do that, don't they? I started to think about another Christmas in another time, another place. Look at that. There it is. The house on Cleveland Street in Homan, Indiana, where I spent the festering years of my childhood. Yes, Homan, Indiana. Ragged vacant lots, American Legion halls, and bowling alleys, all woven together with a compact web of high-tension wires, telephone line, and sewer pipe. At this time every year, the wind would come screaming in over frozen Lake Michigan, laying down great drifts of snow. Christmas was on its way. Lovely, beautiful, glorious Christmas, around which the entire kid year revolved.
Hey, Schwartz, wait up!
Oh, Flick and Schwartz, my two best friends.
You started into Christmas shopping yet? Got most of it finished. Man, you're done early. What'd you get? Come on. I haven't figured out what to get yet for my mother. For my father, I got... What? What'd you get? For my father, I got... Oh, man!
Whoa, a new flit gun. The sheer creative brilliance of it was staggering. In the land of the rolled-up newspaper and the wire fly swatter, a man with a flit gun was king.
You know what I'm going to get my father? What? A rose that squirts. Wow.
We had all seen these magnificent contraptions at Pulaski's candy store. Bright red celluloid with a rubber bulb for pocket use. A gift anyone would treasure.
Ralphie, come down to breakfast. You'll be late for school.
I'm coming!
That's me up in my room, planning my own Christmas purchases. You see, I hadn't quite decided to get for my mother yet. It would either be a perfume atomizer with golden lion's feet or a string of plastic beads the size of walnuts. It wasn't an easy choice.
I'm serving up the oatmeal.
For my kid brother Randy, I had narrowed it down to either a plastic water gun, a rubber dagger, or a tin zeppelin with little wheels and a friction motor. Now, when choosing something for your kid brother, you have to be careful, because if you got him something you always wanted, it could lead to bad blood. I myself was lukewarm on water pistols, rubber daggers, and tin zeppelins, so whatever I finally chose for him would be safe.
Go away! Get out of here! Leave me alone!
Our hillbilly neighbors, the Bumpuses, had at least 785 smelly hound dogs. And they ignored every other human being on earth except my old man. Every time the old man set foot outside, the Bumpus hounds would come after him.
Get off my porch, you smelly dogs! Bumpus, vicious, big hounds! Did you see what those lousy hounds did to the hedge? I got the morning mail, most of it anyway.
Anything for me?
Sure, here you go. Bill, Bill, Bill.
Very funny. Did you scrape yourself the new car?
Oh yeah, she's warming up.
For my father, I had recently made the final payment on a family-sized can of Simonides. The old man was a dedicated hood shiner, an Oldsmobile man, the way other men were Baptists, Methodists, or Catholics. One of the many proverbs that the old man lived by, one he never tired of quoting was,
Motorist wise, Simonize.
What?
It's just that from our hardware store.
Oh.
Let's see. Bill, Bill, Bill. Occupant. Huh.
some days it was all I could do to keep from spilling the beans and telling him what I'd gotten him for Christmas, thus ruining that beautiful Christmas morning moment of stunned surprise when he opened that family-sized can of Simonite.
Do you have money troubles? Could you use a loan? You know, I'll never understand that.
What?
They know enough about me to know I have money troubles, but they still refer to me as occupant.
Anything for me?
Like what?
My little orphan decoder pin.
I listened religiously to the Little Orphan Annie radio program. Annie and Sandy were always out trapping pirates and chasing smugglers. And every now and then, when Annie got in a really tight spot, this friend of hers named Punjab would come along and cut the bad guys' heads off. What a great friend to have.
No, nothing today from Little Orphan Annie, sorry.
At the end of each radio broadcast, the announcer would call out a string of numbers, and kids all over the country would put those numbers together to form the secret coded message, revealing the real truth from Orphan Annie. Every day without that decoder pin led to my spiritual and intellectual, it stunted their growth.
Boys, eat your oatmeal.
You know, the time it takes for a kid to get something they sent away for in the mail is equivalent to the time it would take to build a pyramid single-handedly with the number 3 erector set, the one without the electric motor.
Oh, Randy, don't play in your food. Eat it.
Most mornings my kid brother wore more oatmeal than he ate.
You stop that noise. Eat that food or I'll give you something to cry about.
My mother had a more subtle approach.
Randy, how does the little piggy go? That's right, that's right. How does the little piggy go? Good piggy. Now show me how the piggies eat. Here's a new trough. Go on, show me. Oh, Mommy's little piggy. Good piggy. Eat it all up.
Bill. Neckties by mail? Huh. Ha! What's this?
What?
Another contest! $50,000 giant jackpot puzzle!
The old man was hooked on contests. He entered them all. Match the baby picture, find the hidden object. In sports, the old man knew sports.
What National League team won the World Series in 1907? Easy. Chicago Cubs.
The old man never gave up hope. He believed that awards would come to him who was faithful, diligent, and mailed by deadline.
What is the name of the Lone Ranger's nephew's horse? Lone Ranger's nephew? His horse?
Victor. His name is Victor.
Now, how could you know that?
Everybody knows that. See, Victor belonged to Dan Reed, the Lone Ranger's nephew. When the Texas Rangers rode into Bryan.
Never mind. Where there's blank, there's fire. Where there's blank, there's fire. Where there's
Smoke!
smoke.
Smoke!
Where there's smoke. Oh! It's a clicker!
The furnace was always producing something called clinkers, which would clog the vents and fill the house with smoke. Every time this happened, the old man would grab his trusty poker and run off to do battle. The old man fought winter tooth and claw, and there was never a let-up.
Little pitchers have big ears.
The old man was just warming up his vocabulary. What he lacked in finesse, he more than made up for in sheer ferocity.
The sad oven mit's going out again! That dog, that clinky, son of a bitch!
He was one of the most feared furnace fighters in all of northern Indiana.
Somebody turned it down again! Who the hallelujah turned this Daniel Boone furnace down so low? Open up the dog bone damper, will ya?
What?
figuring that it might come in handy during a ball game or an argument with Schwartz, I made a note of it for future reference. For myself that Christmas, I wanted only one thing. I found the ad in a magazine called Open Road for Boys. Oh, it was a magnificent thing of balanced copy, superb artwork, and contrived catchphrases. It read, "Boys, at last you can own an official legendary Red Ryder 200-shot range model carbine action air rifle." And there he was, Red Ryder himself, clutching the knurled stock of the most beautiful BB gun I had ever laid eyes on. No self-respecting cowboy would be without it. Hey there, partner. This here legendary official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle is just like the one that Red Ryder uses when he's out chasing bad guys. And it's even got a compass built right into the stock so you'll never get lost on the trail. And hey, partner, there's even an official Red Ryder sundial so you'll be able to tell time out in the wilderness too. And it's a real straight shooter. You just look straight down the barrel to the special cloverleaf sight and you pull the trigger. You can't miss.
You can't miss!
Well, it's great for shooting targets and varmints, and hey, tell Paul that it makes a swell Christmas gift too. But supplies are limited though, so he better hurry on down to your local dealer right now. You don't want to be left out.
I don't want to be left out.
Well, I got it lit again.
How about the clinker?
With that too.
Have some breakfast.
No thanks, I'll just have a cup of coffee. Alright, let's see. The perfect fool is also known as the Texaco blank chief.
Fire.
What?
Fire.
Fire?
No, that's your answer. Ed Wynn is the perfect fool, and he's the Texaco fire chief.
Well, of course. Everyone knows that. I knew that one. It's easy.
Open Road for Boys was a magazine that sold dreams, fantasies, and incredible adventures. My dream that particular Christmas was that BB gun. And I often fantasized incredible adventures wherein I and I alone stood between my tiny huddled family and insensate evil.
We're safe! We're safe! It's Ralphie the Kid coming to fight the bad guys!
And he's carrying Old Blue's legendary official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle.
With a compass
And this thing which tells time.
built right into the stock.
Now you folks don't worry none. We'll make short work of these here polecats, I reckon. What do you figure we're up against here?
Well, Ralphie the Kid, we figure it's Black Bart and his band of desperados.
They're packing plastic water pistols and big rubber daggers.
They came in by air in a tin Zeppelin with little wheels and a friction motor.
I ain't seen the desperado alive standing up to me. Once again, with special cloverleaf side bullet blue, the legendary official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with compass and distinguished cell sound the right to the stock.
That's what I said.